Hello, everyone. Welcome to It's Just Drag, where we talk about drag. My name is Austin.
And I'm Duvaline. Oh my god!
Listen, okay, so Duva is a little zoomed in. Don't ask me why. The thing broke a little bit, but there's Duva living in her full glory.
In my new look.
Can we just compliment Duva on how stumming?
My stomach now? Are you talking about my stomach?
Girl, I wasn't not talking about it. Can we talk about how stunning Duva looks in her new makeup and her sexy wig?
This is actually an accident, but I low-key like it.
Wait, oh, your wig?
Yeah, like how it looks right now.
Oh my god, you're like Scene Girl, like in the 7th grade with the Duva fan.
Ow.
So listen, if you hear music in the background or a dryer in the background, this episode was a hot mess. So Duva,
just like tonight's episode.
Duva literally told me, she was like, so since the episode was like a hot mess, our podcast will also just be a hot mess. And I was like, you're right. But yeah, tonight's episode was so crazy. Like, I can't wait to talk about the lip sync because like it was a show, girl.
It was the whole my first impressions of the whole episode, it started good and then it got a little bit boring. And then
for the episode.
The episode.
Oh, okay.
Like overall thought. It was good and then it got boring because of that one group. And then it went crazy.
I just love it now because like you think you know Drag Race, like every episode you think it's going to be like, okay, well this is what is happening, there's going to be a winner, possibly 2 winners, and then there's going to be a bottom 2. And this like shook it up. This was like, listen, I don't care how many fucking 6 girls were in the bottom 2. Like, hello? Like, that just proves that if you're bad, it doesn't matter how many other people are bad, you will go down with them.
See, this is the first time they've had more than 2 girls in the bottom 2. Mm-hmm. And like, the first time I've heard something like this happen is in Drag Race Thailand, where they had a bottom 3.
I remember the bottom 3. That was a good lip sync too. They did a Brit talks.
I don't remember. It was a while ago.
One girl had like a water bottle. I remember that. But yeah, I guess we'll get right on into this episode. So we just lost Kimora Black and not Kimora Black.
I was like, that's 2 seasons ago, girl.
Who went home last week? Kahana Montrese.
Yeah.
Wrong Vegas girl. We just lost.
They're all the same.
Montrese. Honestly, Vegas needs to like really listen.
That they're pushies up.
I feel like Vegas has some. I think since they're really well known, we just have such a high expectation. Like Derek Barry, you just have such a high expectation, and then like they didn't deliver. So like, Vegas girls, come on, girl.
I know, step your pushy up.
But yeah, we just lost Kahana Montrese, who was probably the hottest boy. So I'm sad. I have no one to really look at besides Evie. Evie.
I was gonna say Plastique's really.
Okay, and Ariel is so... Oh, okay, there's a lot of them.
Ariel.
Never mind, there's a lot of them. But, yeah, how did you feel about them walking in? Do you think it was her time to go last week?
Yes.
Got it.
There's nothing else. Like, I actually don't really care about the girls who left. Not that I don't care, but it's just like... You know?
Mm-hmm. I feel that. But, yeah, so, I don't think anything too drastic happened other than, Scarlett was like, Beach, I proved myself, I'm worthy. You roll those eyes off camera, bitch.
Listen.
But,
like Scarlett, but again, there's no reason she has to be petty. She just conveniently was last to be picked. That's it. Be petty.
So, anyways, do we talk about mini challenges on this, or do we just skip the mini challenges? I forget.
We talked about it last, but it was just like a highlight.
This one was just dumb. They basically had to try and convince RuPaul slash quote Michelle Visage to get into a nightclub, but like it whatever. Raja and Silk. Nina.
West
and Nina won. I would have honestly put Silky above Raja. I thought Raja was kind of maybe because I find Raja more cringy, but like I would have put Silky in the top there.
Silky just did better. Like she ran into the door.
She did. But yeah, so basically they're the leaders and they get to pick their teams for the maxi challenge, which is basically it's an acting challenge, improv / non-improv.
One take.
Troye Sivan said they were scripted, so I'm gonna say it was just an acting challenge and they rehearsed it. It felt kind of rehearsed because it was so fluently off each other and like so it was another scripted acting challenge, and basically what they had to do was they had to pick one or multiple idols to kind of imagine it like church, where instead of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, praise hallelujah, hallelujah,
hallelujah,
hallelujah. You basically, it was the divas, so they ended up picking Britney Spears and
Mariah.
That group did really bad because I don't even remember. Mariah Carey.
But I have opinions about who they should have.
There were so many other people they could have picked that would have been better, yeah. And also, I like the fact that they both teams picked like one idol to go off of, but like it would have been interesting to see if a group picked multiple idols, like multiple celebrities. That was an option, wasn't it?
I'm not sure, but they did pick one. Glad they did.
So who do you think, like, which... So, Team Raja picked Mariah, and that consisted of Raja, Plastique, Scarlett, Akira, that guitar noise, Honey Davenport, and Sugar. I think I got everybody.
Yeah, is that 6 girls?
It was the bottom 6, so
yeah.
I was trying to think of the bottom 6 people in the lip sync. Yeah, so Raja's team was consisting of that, and Nina's team was everybody else, the good team. Which was, wait, I got this. Nina, Brooklyn, Evie, Vanjie, Mercedes, Ariel, and Silky.
Yes.
Look at me go. I got all these queens already.
Wow, I could not remember like half of them.
And yeah, basically that was the challenge. It was an okay challenge. I still don't get what that has to do with being a drag queen. I guess being funny.
I guess just thinking on the spot, making your own career, basically, like making your own show. Because you know, a lot of the queens now go on tours with their one-person show, and I guess that's what it's trying to.
Can we have a one-person show? Well, technically we're 2. We can just pick one.
I was about to say, are you gonna kick me out already?
We can wear the same outfits and everything. Like,
I mean,
we're be in the same outfit.
Look at our wigs.
We can just super glue our wigs together and go on a one-woman show. Honestly.
The Twins challenge from season 7.
Oh my god, we can be connected by the vagina.
Or from the wig.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess. Do you want to go into the challenge? Do you have anything to say before the challenge with RuPaul coming around? RuPaul was angry at Mariah's group.
Through the whole episode was like, she talked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen RuPaul talk this much in an episode.
You could tell she was not feeling the Mariah Carey team at all. They knew, so none of them knew. I feel like I know a little about Mariah, but I don't know as much because I feel like she's a generation above us.
Yes.
So,
you know,
yeah.
Can I just say who I think,
yeah.
What's her name? Raja's group should have picked?
Who?
Ariana Grande.
Because that's what their whole fucking thing was about, basically, so might as well.
Yeah. I'm like, you know so much more about Ariana Grande. Just pick Ariana Grande.
No, that would have been, especially with like the audience being so young, that would have been really great to like do someone like her, because she's this generation's Mariah Carey.
Exactly.
So like, yeah, there's a lot of people. I would have done personally. I would have thought about Taylor Swift. Lady Gaga would have been a good one. Just someone really well known and like has a like. Everybody knows their songs, the titles of the songs you can use. They've had problematic past. Yeah, there's just Mariah Carey is such a weird one. But yeah. Ew. Your face says it all.
I thought for a second you called me ill.
No, you're.
But then I was like, wait, we're talking about the show. We're on a podcast.
No, you're yum. But yeah. Oh.
You're yum.
So basically, up first is Team Britney Spears, and the two people in charge were Nina and Brooklyn, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah, was it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was Brooklyn. Nina really shined between the two of them. I thought they both did good, but Nina clearly was the better one.
Yeah.
She put on, I feel like a Southern vibe is the best way to go. And expect, like, she had such a good Southern accent, and I don't know, it really, everything worked with what Nina was presenting. And same with Brooklyn.
Agreed.
Out of like the whole cast, the whole team, they were probably the ones I would have picked to be in charge, like the main two.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say this right now, but I'll save it.
Say it.
Because it involves the run.
Involves what?
It involves the runway.
Oh, okay. And then it moves on to the what they call it, the where you had to like conform someone. You had to. Oh,
the exorcism type of thing.
The exorcism conversion.
The conversion
thing that they had to do.
It was really weird.
Yeah, both teams had like pretty much the same format where like there was a conversion part, the main two, and then a singing part. So, like, it wasn't like the groups were very much different in that aspect. It was, you knew what to expect from the second group watching the first one, which might be kind of shady, the editors-wise, because they put that group second. So
unless they didn't know, and that's exactly how they recorded it, so they just put it up.
I relate with that drummer. But anyways, I feel his angst. But, yeah, so the conversion part was, who was that? Vanjie. Oh, Vanjie, how could I forget?
Oh, yes.
Wow, she did not win this challenge. I just realizing, and she did really well. Huh.
Who was it? Vanjie, and it was,
Mercedes and Evie.
Yes, you're right.
Had to change them into Britney's stands, and that was funny, really cute. Mercedes didn't do as well.
Mercedes messed up her only line.
Listen, I love her. I give her a free pass.
Love her, but don't mess up your only line.
Ooh, bitch. But yeah, and then they moved on to the singing section, which was Ariel and Silky, which was my favorite part.
Agreed. They actually sounded good together.
They really did, and I think Ariel really stepped it up. Like RuPaul said, like my eyes were more on her than Silky.
I was on Silky a little bit more, just because Silky has like good church.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they were trying to do, so I really like it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, overall, that whole group, what's your feelings?
Love them. I was laughing throughout. I liked them. I was laughing throughout the whole thing, and they were just good. They were funny. And then we went into commercial, and I was like, because they showed the preview for the next group, and I was like, okay.
Oh, you were like getting ready to cringe?
Yep.
Yeah, so I kind of knew the next group was going to do bad just because in the trailer for this episode, it was just like I couldn't think of one good thing to say about the whole group. And I knew the first group did well, so I'm like, wow, this group's going to be a train wreck. And boy, it was a train wreck. So basically, the lead two were Scarlett and Suga, which I agree with these two as well. Out of that whole group, I would have put them. Maybe Akira. I feel like she has a good.
I feel like Akira would have made a good host.
I feel like, yeah, she just gives me a good host vibe. I mean, I thought Scarlett and Suga would have done well, and I think they did okay for how bad that whole group was in general. I don't think they would have been, if Rue had to pick a bottom two, I don't think they would have been the bottom two.
Agreed.
Or would they? No. No.
No, I feel like the bottom two would have been the singer.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, yeah. So basically, okay, so anyways, the exorcism conversion section was Plastique and Akira, and they didn't like Plastique's acting, but I didn't mind it.
Yeah, it was funny. The whole Ariana Grande thing was funny. They didn't like it, of course, because it didn't go with the rest of the piece, but by itself alone, it was really fun.
I also think maybe they're not too familiar on like the whole Mariah versus Ariana beef. So I don't think she deserved bottom six. But alas, they just wanted their ratings to go up a lot more, so she had to be there, damn it.
They had to do something different.
The last two, which were clearly should have been the bottom two, were Honey and Raja. I just don't like Raja, and Honey just forgettable. And yeah, so that whole group just kind of bombed. Like nobody really was a standout, which is kind of sad because I like Suga and Scarlett and Plastique, and I like a lot of them. Not the singers, but like everybody else was okay.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, so Ross ended up telling this group, y'all need to bring it to the runway. So this group knew like they were fucked.
No, when Ross said that to them, I was like, oh shit! Now they know they fucked up. I was like, this is what was it? What season? Season 7 with the.
Imagine if RuPaul was there, the Shakespeare challenge.
Yeah.
If RuPaul was in this challenge,
he would have gone. But the cocoon.
But yeah. So basically, I say so basically like a lot. Someone kill me every time I say it. But
okay.
So basically, the next day they end up going into the workroom, and I feel like like we were talking about, the team kind of knew they were in trouble. Besides Honey, who was like, I thought I killed it. And now everybody's stressed, which is making me stressed. And I was like, oh, girl.
But at least she acknowledged it and was saying that she was having a milk.
Yeah, at least she was like, am I being a milk? And I'm like, oh, girl, you are being a milk. But, yeah, I'm trying to think of anything. Oh, Evie was naked. We didn't get to see it.
We didn't, but, like, I feel like so many people judge Evie's before it's done. Like, last episode, Ariel... No, who was it?
Oh, yeah, they judged her, Raja judged her makeup, or her...
Yeah.
I was going to say, we're not even at the runway part, but I'm just going to say...
Should have won.
Based off her runway alone, probably my favorite all-time. Like, I gasped when I saw... Like, I wasn't picturing what... We'll just get to it, but I'm just going to say, definitely top 5 favorite runways of all time.
Agreed.
It was
100%.
So good. And so original. And we'll get there. We'll get there and we'll say the same thing in like 10 minutes. Just wait, girls. But yeah, I guess. Do you want to talk about the runways?
So the runway theme was Fringe. Which one? Fringe is fun, but too much could suck.
See, I'm the person that like too much Fringe is always great for me. Like I love a good like Silky's outfit. I was living for how much Fringe was on that outfit. But yeah, we're gonna show you guys pictures like how we did last week. Because one, it's easy for us to do it this way. Two, it's the same exact fucking thing. And three, it's actually, isn't it videos?
Yeah.
Oh, see, so you get videos of it. You get to see Evie's video. I feel like pictures wouldn't do it justice as what the video did.
Do you want to start?
Yeah, we can start with the videos. Oh, what did you think about RuPaul? We missed RuPaul's last week look.
Basic, seen better. Good color. Wow.
I'm just going to say, yay, RuPaul, you did good, girl. Troye Sivan is a judge.
Oh my god, how could I forget?
I was your own exorcism right there.
Troye Sivan, for y'all who don't know, I'm in love with Troye Sivan. And I was so happy. I don't know, I don't care. But I was so happy knowing when I found out a year ago that he was going to be a judge.
How did you find out a year ago?
Because he posted about it.
He posted about it?
Yeah.
Girl.
And we've been knew for the longest time. Or he did an interview or something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we've been known for a long time that he was going to be a judge. And Miley. I think Miley even know.
I didn't know Miley until like the week before, and I was shook. Oh my god, that was so exciting.
But Troye Sivan is such a beautiful man. I legit was hella awesome today. I was crying because I couldn't have him.
Oh my god. So anyways, the runways before Duva ends up wetting her pants.
Listen, he's beautiful. He looked hot.
So messed up.
That means if I get on Drag Race, I won't be able to meet him because he's already been on. He could come back, but that's rare.
So I don't remember the order. So you're gonna.
I do.
This. Okay, cool.
Okay. So first up, we have Scarlett and.
Hers is a big two. Wait, you're gonna have to go.
I don't know how close I can. I don't know how close.
You're doing great. A little close, a a lot closer. Do the close. Yeah. Okay, that's a little bit over to your right. Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying. I was trying to work my mouse. Okay, wait, because I needed to.
Great, that's perfect. I give this it's a simple toot, but I think she looks pretty, and yeah, it's pretty.
She looks pretty. I was like, it's simple, not that much happening. Like I said, it's just Vegas girl type of.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give this a 2 just because it looks good on her, but it's simple. Like, stop. I expect more.
It's a good toot for me, so. Fuck dude.
No. Okay, up next we have Sugar Cane. And honestly, when I saw this, I was like, I gooped and gasped.
Oh, bitch. This was the last look from the promo. So now we don't know what any looks look like from the promo they originally announced. So that's kind of exciting. That episode 3, they're done.
Yeah.
It was giving me Alexis Michelle season 9 vibes with.
Is it just because of the eyes?
I think that mixed with the turquoise embellishments. It was just giving me major. It was like what Alexis Michelle should have done.
Yes, but I really like this because it's very traditional, very ethnic, very tribal, and that's what I really like when queens bring their like heritage in runway.
I give it a thick toot.
Very.
Oh, you cut out when you said very, but like I could tell it was a toot.
I also said tooth and meant tooth.
Got it.
Up next we have Speak T.
Okay, so I get what they were saying by like it was underwhelming based on like who she is, but she looks stunning.
I agree, it looks stunning, but my problem is I was like, that's Scarlett. Scarlett wore this.
Yeah, I see what you mean by the same colors and everything. They both look pretty though. I mean, you can't boot this.
No, I can't. It's pretty, it toots, but I'm just like, do better.
Gio, oh my god, I mean Aduba. We don't know Gio. So who's next? Beach.
Thought this look was amazing. It's a carrier, see? Davenport.
See, I'm just never here for like headpieces. Like I don't care how great or beautiful it looks. That looks beautiful, obviously, but like I'm just never here. I'm weird.
Wow, you like Scarlett's, but not this.
Scarlett didn't have a headpiece.
Oh wait, not Scarlett. Was that Scarlett? Yeah, Scarlett.
Which Scarlett headpiece?
No, I'm just talking about this episode runway. I was like, you praise that, but not this.
No, I think it's beautiful. I'm just not personally a fan of headpieces like that, but like she looks good. It's a toot.
I love this. It reminds me of Asia O'Hara's finale look.
I don't like it.
Wow, I love Asia. For y'all who don't know, Troy has other opinions, but we can move on to the next one because I'm getting offended.
Sorry, Duva.
Up next, we have Raja O'Hara.
Boot, basic ass boot, get off the stage. That looks like something we would wear, and we are not professional.
I'm gonna say toot, just because it looks like Scarlett's and Plastique's, but in red.
Oh, I guess I should toot it based off of that.
I'm like, you can hate the queen, but like, you gotta give credit where credit's due.
I don't like it though. Where like Scarlett kind of elevated hers with like she didn't have brows. It was really like fashion forwardy. I know like the no brow look is like a common thing. This is just basic. Like there's nothing like that pops out.
I think this is my she's a brown woman, and red really pops out on brown skin.
It's a nice color. There's just nothing else that pops out. Like her makeup's just basic makeup. Her wig, I don't like the wig.
I guess I like it, but it's also the same thing that Plastique and Scarlett.
Except they.
That's my problem. But in red.
It's a basic ass toot. So basically, I'm gonna say a boot for basic toot, basic ass toot. So
I'm gonna do a regular toot because it's the exact same thing, but in red.
Next.
Up next, we have Nino. I'm getting mad because these runways. I don't hate Fringe. I would love to wear Fringe, but just do it good.
Oh my god! I like Nina's.
Up next is Nina West.
Too. I like the headpiece. It's giving me like milk vibes.
I hate the head.
If she didn't come out with that headpiece, I wouldn't have been as excited. The headpiece is so crazy. I like it.
It's just, I like the crazy, but you could see the...
Oh, yeah, I don't like that part. Also, I like how I just went from saying I don't like headpieces on Akira. But, like,
I know.
This is nice because it's a headpiece that also kind of resembles hair. If that makes sense.
It looks like a mop on her head. You just took the mop, cut the wood part off, put it on the head.
It's very Thorgy.
That's what I was gonna say. It reminds me, like, literally she came out and I whispered to my friend, is this Thorgy Thor? Is she back?
Why'd you whisper to your friend?
Because we were watching Drag Race. I don't
Okay.
want to
Sorry, like Thorgy was in the room. But I'm gonna give it a toot. It's pretty cute.
I'm gonna give it. I also don't like the body. It's all the same color.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a boot because it loses its shape.
Look
The
at
only
the
thing
dress.
going for
The dress isn't as nice, yeah.
yeah, the only thing it's going for is the headpiece, and the headpiece isn't everything. So boot.
I'm gonna say toot. But like,
I'm gonna
it's
give
like an
it a
Akira
boot.
toot, where it's like, it's okay.
No, you're
The dress got
wrong.
ruined. Okay.
You're wrong today. Next is we have Brooklyn.
It's
I
okay.
like it,
Mhm.
but is it Fringe?
Is it fringe enough? Like, if the challenge is fringe, that looks like it could be for anything. Like, there's just
Agreed.
not that much fringe on it. It's cute, I guess. It's with Akira and Nina with it's okay. It's a two.
It's a two. Could have again. It could have been done more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing else to say. It's Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm. She's doing okay. She's not like a fashion queen as far as I've seen, so it's okay.
Up next we have
Your whole thing cut out. Your whole thing's cutting out.
Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. I really like this.
I have opinions. You go first.
Of course you do.
I don't like it just based off the fact that this is the third episode and she's still wearing red. Like,
Red on brown skin is beautiful. Listen, I wear purple every time. Okay, leave me alone. Once you find your color, you have to stay with it to look good.
show some different colors. It's cute, but it's the same thing as her last two looks. They're just red.
I'm gonna give this a toot because I love the silhouette. I love the hair. I love the red.
It's a two, but next week, I swear to God, please wear
I-
something else. Your whole thing cut out, and I'm glad.
I hope she wears red. Listen here, okay? She should have won your last week's challenge if she did it. No, actually, she should have won the first.
She probably would have won this week's challenge if she would have worn something fucking other than red.
Okay, up next, I think we could both agree that it's cute. Evie Oddly's
Top two
look.
of the week, shoot, best look in years, spectacular, show-stopping.
This is
never
a
been
shoot
better.
for me. Look at that.
This is what
Even Troy did that. Oh,
this is what it means when you do not have to have money to go on RuPaul's Drag Race and to excel, because that looks like anybody can make something like that. But just her creativity, her style, everything put into play, it was so good. My jaw still.
I know. Look, I'm Troy in that situation.
Oh my God! She came down the runway and I was like, oh, she's gonna be naked underneath that because for 10 minutes they talked about how she was naked painting herself. No,
Yeah.
she had it all over her. It's so beautiful.
I'm just like, why? Spoiler alert: she didn't win this week's challenge.
She should have won even if she was the worst in the group. That outfit should have won.
Was
the challenge.
amazing.
Just have the
Shoot, double shoot, whatever.
If
My
I had to
favorite
pick
look
somebody
this season.
to win the season, she's like killing it so far.
I'm picking Evie. 4.
Yes.
I don't know who the other two are, but those two I want.
Wait, who was the other one you cut out? Evie and who?
Evie and Vanjie.
I would say Evie. I would put Scarlett, and I would also put. Even though I didn't like Akira's outfit, I'm kind of liking her.
Oh, Akira too. Akira, Vanjie. We could talk about this after the runway.
Yeah.
Because they would never get through it.
Yeah.
Up next is Mercedes Simon.
What was... Oh. This is okay. I'll give it a toot.
I'm gonna give it a boot.
Actually, no, it's just a bodysuit. It's nothing... It's just like Raja's, where it's nothing really special.
For me, or Plastiques, or Scarlet. I'm gonna give this a boot, not because it's simple bodysuit, but it's because I love... Okay, for me, I love neon. Neon has always been part of me for the longest time. But the problem with this is that it's all neon, no differentiation. It's like one color neon, and then on the body, she loses her shape.
Oh. I do
That's
like her
my
makeup
problem.
better here, though. Her forehead looks really nice.
Agreed. But it's just that body. Like, look at that. She loses half of her body.
I kind of see where you mean. I can't give it... I'm gonna give it a boot.
Give it a boot. Just
I can't boot Raja's and not this.
or Plastiques. No, I'm booting it for a different reason than you.
Got it.
Just putting that out there for all the viewers who are hearing this. I'm putting it out there. I'm only booting Mercedes because of the neon. Because look, I was thinking about this. I was like, Detox uses neon a lot, but he doesn't let it ruin her silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one.
Yes.
Up next, we have Ariel.
I'm gonna give this one... I have a major problem with this one, and it's that when she walks, you can see her cooter and her asshole. And, like,
I didn't mind that. That's
course
not
you
my
didn't.
problem with...
Of course you didn't mind that.
Listen, that's not my problem with this.
What's your problem with it?
Is that it looks like last week.
Oh! So, I'm gonna give it a simple toot, and I'm gonna move on.
I would give this a simple... No! I know what you're gonna say. Let me put down my argument. Vanjie's look was different. Same color, but that's different. This literally looks what she wore last week, but different.
Loser's silhouette's a little better. It could have been longer, like I said, but, like, at least she's not giving that weird fur thing she was doing.
I'm gonna give it a 2, though.
Simple toot, but yeah, face is pretty.
Up next is Honey Davenport.
Toot. I love that.
I
would want that, except that I don't like... I hate when, like, Sugar did it last week with the head thing where it, like, wraps around her head. I don't, care for that, but everything else is a toot.
I'm gonna give this a very soft 2. At first, when I watched the episode, it was a boot.
Oh.
Let me tell you why. Because it's all black.
Okay.
Like, I love that. But at first, I thought it didn't show the silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at it now, it does. It very accentuates, like, her hourglass.
No, I love that. I would love to wear that. Honey, please, listen. Please.
Like last week, told the queen to give it to...
Listen, just give me your outfits. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2.
I'm gonna say soft.
Oh.
Up next is our last...
Last one?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
right? Okay. Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
You didn't hear that. That was my dryer. I see. We talked about this earlier. Was it on stream when you said
No,
too much Fringe?
I've said it on stream already.
Oh, see, this is what I mean by, like, I love so much Fringe because look how fun she just looks moving.
Okay, I agree. Having a lot of friends is cool.
I don't know what the fuck
But that's
she's
not...
doing, but she's
That's
moving.
not my... Look.
Like, what's wrong with it?
She looks like a ball. Because she has no different color. It's just one color moving around. And she gets lost. Her, like, literally she looks like a floating head. And
I like it. So
I like it, but I'm gonna give it a very fine line, soft.
The softest of all toots.
All the two. That's my problem with it. But yeah, I know people are gonna hate.
People are gonna hate what?
People are gonna hate me.
Why?
Because I give boots.
I was waiting for you to say because you're brown.
Because I'm a brown queen. Okay?
No, spill the real tea. Y'all assholes out there need to love and accept anybody based off of their style, their personalities, not based off their skin color. Fuck you. Anyways, next. Ooh, you're racist. Being racist is like for ugly people.
Yeah. All the races are ugly. That's why they're racist. But that's a conversation for another podcast.
So basically, oh my god, I said it. So next, the winning team was obviously Team Britney, and Nina West won the challenge. But RuPaul also congratulated not Silky, Veji and Ariel for doing great, which they both obviously did great.
Again, they did, but it should have gone to Evie. Like, there was no acknowledgement for what Evie did.
I don't care if Evie didn't do as well. You should have said, bitch, thank you so much for bringing that and being so amazing. Wrong.
See, Evie's drag is what I like to see in drag.
Yes.
It's not just about looking like a woman, but it's also art.
Yeah.
And that's what Drag Race is low-key, like, stepping away from.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they get queens like that, I love it because they do something different.
Yeah.
And so that's why I love Evie so much right now, because
love Evie.
she's doing different things. And you know what this reminds me of, low-key? Season 4 with Sharon Needles.
Very much that. Also, it reminds me of she elevates her looks. I know you don't like Aquaria, but kind of in a different way, but in the same way as Aquaria, where they take the thing and they not only do the challenge, but they make it their own, and they just go above and beyond, miles above everybody else. And that's why I really want her to win. I think there hasn't been a winner like her.
Agree. She should be the winner.
She has like so many different elements of other winners, but like it's this weird Evie thing that she needs to win, damn it.
And what's it called? I'm gonna be sad if she leaves.
Because she's also entertaining. She brings drama. Like they fought in Untucked. She brings so much more than just looks.
And the thing is, she's very like keeps to her word. She doesn't change. She knows who she is, and she's not gonna stray away from it. Mm-hmm. And she knows she's different, and she acknowledges that. And she's not, and she has a mouth, and I love that because a lot of queens don't like confrontation.
It just stops after the nose. Yeah. So yeah, they go back, and Team Raja is getting critiqued, and they had very limited nice things to say about any of them. It was bad, girl.
Yeah, it was real bad.
Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the critiques, like we were saying, they no good critiques basically, and RuPaul was like, "Listen."
Well, we didn't know this until Untucked.
Throw the
RuPaul
girl under the bus.
Oh no, that's. Oh, I was thinking about something else. But keep going.
About the prepare for the lip sync.
Yeah.
Yeah. So RuPaul.
Wait, continue with your thing first.
Okay. RuPaul was like, tell us who you think deserves to go home based off this. And I'm sorry. If I was the fucking worst in the group, I would not say my fault at all. I would have been like, okay, who's on the stage that's prettier than me, that did better than me, that I can throw the fuck under the bus? I would be like, Plastic Tiara did shit, send her home. Like, I would have took that time to use it as strategy, because I really feel like RuPaul would have thrown somebody, because they weren't saying anyone's name. I would have thrown somebody good under the bus.
I think it would have been the strategy of what they were going for, like everyone, because then everyone would be equal. And
then see where that got them.
Yeah, a bottom 6 lip sync, but then that means you don't have to be the best. You just have to be better than the lowest person.
Yeah, I still would
use that
strategy.
It's like that metaphor. I don't know what the metaphor is, but it's like that. It's like if you're running away from a bear, you don't have to be the fastest. You just have to be the fastest of the person next to you.
Enters the chat. What did you say about bear? Yeah, they all said each other, or they all said themselves basically, and that it was a group fail. And RuPaul says, which Duco was about to bring up, that they all need to prepare for the lip sync, which was like, I am still. This was obviously it was a rumor before the episode, and I found out about it, and I did not believe it just because it's so crazy to think about. But shit, no, they did it.
Yeah, it was good. I don't know. Actually, it was not good.
Oh.
Just because I have my opinions, but yeah. But anyway, we'll come back to it.
But yeah, so they get back on the stage, and all 6 of them are in the bottom. Was there any that you wouldn't have put in the bottom?
No. I would have put them all at the bottom.
I would have taken Akira and Scarlett out. No, Akira and Plastique out.
I wouldn't, because it was a team challenge, and if your whole team was bottom, like they failed, you all deserve it.
I think what
because
them up was just that "tell us who deserves to go home" speech. Like that really fucked them up.
RuPaul was just mad through that whole thing.
She must have woke up on the wrong side of the bed, girl, because she was real pissed this episode.
The whole episode, the whole way through. Mm-hmm. My friend was like, "Did she do lines right before the episode?"
Yeah. So, what do you think about the lip sync? It was to.
I didn't like it. I liked the song. I didn't like it because
what was the song called? Something about.
I don't know.
I forget.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
It was a cute song. I'd listen to it again.
Oh yeah, I would definitely listen to it again.
But girl, it was a hot mess up. It was a hot mess of a lip sync. It was so I didn't know who to look at. Scarlett had a reveal that would have been so pretty if it was like 1-on-1. But like since
did she know she was gonna be at the bottom? Like why did she do that reveal then?
I feel like
was it supposed to be part of the runway?
No, I think she was scared because Ross said bring your best look. I think she was like, okay, I'm gonna just in case really bring a reveal or something.
True. Didn't do anything to me because it was just a wig change.
Plastique were by far the standouts of that lip sync, and Honey, but for the wrong reasons.
I don't like this lip sync because there was no space.
No, it's so crazy. Like Plastique was like doing splits and stuff, and I was like, bitch, like, okay.
RuPaul just looked pissed though through the whole lip sync.
Oh my god! And Honey did like a death drop splat thing.
I thought she fell.
I thought she fell too. It was bad. Oh girl, it was bad. All you had to do to survive that was basically just stand on stage and lip sync. Yeah. You didn't have to do anything extraordinary. Just fit in.
So many queens were like hanging on the ledge of the, like where the lights are, the light strip.
Oh, like Plastique, yeah.
Yeah, there was like 3 queens who did that, and I was like, does that not hurt?
Like the light bulbs just on your thighs, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, Honey, it was clear that Honey was gonna go home based off of like RuPaul looking at her like, and then when she got back on the stage, it was just one big cringy. I felt like she was a little tipsy.
Yeah, also she's the only one who blamed herself.
Yeah, she was more or less like, she didn't say it was a whole group, she was just like, it was me.
Yeah, which, like you said, influenced like RuPaul to like.
And out of that group, she's the one that meaned the least to me continuing. Like, even though I don't like Raja, I need someone to dislike. Like, I didn't dislike or like Honey. It was just like, oh, there's Honey. It's kind of like Dax!
Yeah.
Exclamation point. It was like, oh, there's Dax. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Agreed. Everything you said, retweet.
But yeah, I loved how she ended up sending her home, though. She one by one called the girls that were safe. And I was I was thinking she'd be like, Honey Davenport, sashay away. No, she like made it real scary, bitch. She was like, Plastique, Akiria, Scarlet, who was next? The bottom two that were there were Sugar and Honey.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. Which I guess I don't understand why Suga was called last. Maybe she didn't bring it as much as the others in the lip sync, but like I would have put Raja in the bottom two. I don't know.
Who knows what they were thinking? That whole was just a mess.
I feel like the producers, like, when this challenge happened, they were like, what if we have a bottom 6? Like, it was like a last minute decision, and it was just it was a hot mess, but great TV. But yeah, Honey broke my heart, though, especially when they showed her in Untucked leaving the stage. She like,
and she just,
I like laughed, but like a sad laugh. Like, I was like, oh.
I felt so bad. I didn't even laugh. I was just so sad for Honey, because I was like, if I was in that situation at the bottom 6 and you got to go home,
that would
like I would break
so
down too.
Embarrassing because there's 5 other people. That's saying you did the worst out of 6 people. That would have sucked.
Yeah.
And to go home this early, especially when your drag daughter is Monet Exchange, like she had a lot to live up to, and it's kind of like Kahana last week, where she had to live up to Coco going so far in her season. Like, it's just,
especially after Monet already won All Stars 4.
Yeah, it's just kind of.
It's just
I liked Honey's last week look, so at least she had a good runway.
Yeah.
And her boy self was so cute. I'm gonna miss that boy, Honey.
Are you gonna give me your Honey?
Yes. But yeah, Honey went home. Very sad. Rest in peace, Honey, on the show. Hopefully, I don't know if you'd come back for All Stars, but hopefully you.
At this point, there's room for everybody in All Stars.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
So Untucked happened.
Wait, before we go to Untucked, I don't know if we talked about it, but Vanjie and Brooklyn.
We didn't talk about that. There's a relationship, a brewing on the RuPaul's Drag Race set.
It's low-key really cute.
I know, I kind of ship it. This is something we've never really seen. We had like Jinx having a crush on Ivy, but we never had like, we never had like a full-on relationship start.
They kissed.
They fucking kissed
on camera.
Mm-hmm. It was really, I'm here for it. I really hope they both go far because I like them.
What if? Oh, it wouldn't matter now, but like if it was shot like consecutively, like every week, like if it was live every week, they should have made like top 2 or like a top 4 between, like the only way to get to the top 4 is if the bottom 2 for the previous episode would be between Brooklyn and Vanjie.
Could you imagine if they are dating and like have to lip sync against each other? Oh my, that's gonna happen. I'm putting it out there just because this is RuPaul's Drag Race. It's so like they want drama and they want ratings, and they're showing this relationship. I'm putting it out there. I know no spoilers, but I'm gonna put it out there and say they're lip syncing. Even though I feel like they're both top 4. I don't know.
Did you?
No, I feel like they both would be.
Okay. I was about to get mad.
No, I don't know like the top 4, like a correct top 4. It's always different people.
Okay, because I don't read the rumors or the things.
No,
So
I don't even know who goes home. This was the last week I know who goes home. Like, I don't know who goes home next week.
oh, so it's gonna be a surprise for you.
Yeah. I mean, like, I
Okay,
have speculations, but I don't know for sure.
okay. But as long as you don't spoil it for me.
I won't.
Okay, now we can move to Untuck, and let's Untuck.
Oh, good. Like, takes my courses off. Takes the wigs off. Next.
What's it called? Actually Untucked.
Oh. So, yeah, this, oh my god, the drama in Untucked is going good. And it's always with Silky.
Yeah.
She's always doing something to cause the drama mama.
Yeah.
So, do you want to talk about the drama and whose side you're on?
Yeah, so basically what the drama was is that Silky was kind of low-key mad because she didn't know anything about Britney Spears. She wanted to do Mariah, was it Mariah Carey? No, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston. She wanted to do Whitney Houston, and she kind of threw, was it Nina?
Nina
under the bus, saying that it wasn't what's the word? Unanimously? Yeah, unanimously chosen.
Unanimous is totally something different.
Okay, unanimously chosen for Britney. She saying that she kind of just went with the flow because she didn't want to fight with anyone. But Ivy called her out and on her logic because
Ivy Winters.
Say Ivy.
Yeah.
Evie. Sorry, you said Ivy, and I was just starting to think of Ivy. Evie, what's it called? Called her out because she also said during Untucked, before the whole fight started, that she didn't speak out because she didn't want to. She said she didn't feel comfortable because of religion. It's basically itself, because her religion doesn't allow to glorify and worship other gods, and she said that was her problem. But Evie said that her logic is incorrect because if that was her reason, then she wouldn't have thrown Nina under the bus.
Mm-hmm. Which I understand where she's coming from with the religion thing. I just don't. I think she thought of that too later on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like Britney was such a good one to go for, though. And I feel like she's just salty she didn't win.
Agreed. I didn't say this, so it's not again, but they should have gotten Derek Barry.
Like another Derek Barry, like, cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely Team Evie here just because I love Evie. And no, because I agree with what Evie was saying where, that it wasn't the reason. What was the reason?
Exactly. I agree with Evie in this situation. Like, I get angry. They got pissed. Mm-hmm. Who walked out?
Evie? Well, first Silky does a reveal. Like, she had an outfit reveal and was like, I was ready to lip sync. And it's like, okay, girl, come down, Beyonce.
Oh, yeah. I remember I was watching it with my roommates, and we were like, okay, and, like, what does that have to do with the situation? It didn't add anything to the situation. Yeah, you were ready to lip sync, but what does that have to do with the problem that was happening?
Yeah, I like Silky. Silky's not getting good at it.
Mm-mm.
But I like her.
I
think the season would be more boring without her.
Agree. I don't know where to stand with Silky yet because of stuff outside of the show that she's been accused of, so I don't know where to stand.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going based off of in the show. Outside the show, I don't like things she said, but in the show, I like her on the show.
Yeah, on the show, she's good. And I agree with Evie. And yeah.
So the bottom girls end up coming back, and before they come back, we get to see the footage where RuPaul was like, "Listen, prepare to all of you lip sync," and they were like, and they come back and tell the safe girls that, and everybody was so shook, like thinking that the possibilities out there.
But not even that they would all lip sync. They were just thinking like 3 or 4 girls.
They weren't thinking all of them.
There was a point where they were just talking, and she was like, "Do you think they would put like all of y'all, or just like 3 and 4, or like something like that?"
I would have thought like 4, maybe. I thought they would have saved 2 at least, but no.
Like they would have gathered everybody saying, "Who was it? The people that you didn't want to like?"
I thought Plastique did okay enough to be kind of safe, and Akira and or Scarlet or Suga.
Okay. They would have. I feel like if it wanted to be a little bit more gaggy, they would have been like, "Plastique, Akira, step forward. You're both safe."
And then like everybody else, I would say. That still would have been gaggy.
Yeah.
But no. It was real gaggy.
Yeah, they were shocked, and they were like, they didn't know what to do. They were all freaking out.
And they did give me Troye Sivan, though. He went back in the Untucked stage, or lounge. Troye
Sivan came.
Oh. Girl, I must have missed that part.
That's it, period. No, he came.
Wow, Gio would have loved to be back there.
No, literally, I wasn't crying. I wanted to cry because I was like, they hugged him, and I can't. He's such a perfect man.
That's so cute.
That white man right there. I just need hips. Literally, I turned to my roommates. I was like, me and Troye Sivan are gonna be friends. We're gonna end up being friends. I know it. And
I'm trying to make that happen.
I mean, I became friends with you, didn't I?
I'm not Troye Sivan.
No, but you had... Yeah, but your alter ego, Troy...
We don't know.
...had over a good amount of YouTube.
We don't know her.
Fan base.
She's dead. But, yeah, this... I guess that's everything on this week. There's nothing really too exciting after.
Yeah, other than Silky again went up to one of the judges.
She's gonna touch every single judge until like someone decks her.
Literally though, before that happened, during the commercial break before they came in, I was like, because they showed Silky in the preview, like, or in the commercial right before commercial break, of her going up to the judge.
Oh yeah.
And I turned and I was like, if she touches Troye Sivan in any capacity, I'm unstanding Silky.
Bless her. Yeah, she's a character, but
listen, I'm in love with him, and I'm just sorry. We're talking about Silky, and she went up to the judge.
You want to do next week predictions? Next week is the Rusical Trump. The Rusical.
I was like, this is not what I wanted. I waited so long, and you gave me trash.
I feel like it's obviously going to make fun of Trump.
Yeah, obviously, but like, I don't want to listen to a Trump song, like something involving Trump. I want Bitch Perfect again.
I have hope for it. I really do. Based off of everybody, I'm going to say... I'm trying to think who I would put to go home. I don't know their lip-syncing skills, really.
I feel like it's going to be a gag.
I feel like next week's going to be a gag, yeah. But we'll have to wait and find out, I guess.
I feel like it's going to be... Suga?
I love Suga. Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know how well she can move.
So Suga, and I feel like maybe Mercedes.
I would put Mercedes based off track record.
Yeah, Mercedes and Shira or Raja. I'm gonna throw Raja in there too.
Okay. Okay.
In that mix. And for a gaggy at the bottom, Silky.
I put Silky. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are my 4 prediction of people who could be in the bottom 2.
Well, make sure you guys come back next week to see if Duva or Austin gets it right.
What are your predictions? You didn't say anything.
I agree. I agree with what you were saying. Sorry. No, I would have said the same people. Maybe. Make sure you see if we're both right then. But yeah, do you have anything else to say, Miss Duva Nasty?
Yes. Troye Sivan is such a beautiful.
So Duva has nothing else to say. So I guess I'm going to close it off here. Thank you so much for our lovely mods in the comments being so sweet as usual. We love you. And we love every single one of you guys. And make sure you guys subscribe if you're new. Follow our social medias. Mine is at Austin the Witch on Instagram. And Duva's is Duva Lynn with 2 N's, right?
Yes. I got it wrong last week because I'm stupid.
She got it wrong, but I got it right. Make sure you guys go follow us and support us on there. That really means a lot to both of us. Share us out. If you guys think we're cute, share us out to your followers.
If you think Austin's cute, I'm going to use you as bait. If you think Austin's cute, go share both of us.
Dude, your makeup is so much better than mine right now. Like, I like...
Okay, but the wig looks so much better on you. Literally, it started cute at the beginning of the podcast, and it just got worse. And I've been trying to fix it the whole time.
Tell yourself I'm the hope. Listen, you look stunning. And your makeup is beautiful, and you're hiding it. That's the tea. What's the tea?
I just can't.
Oh, bitch. That's a... Can we, like, appreciate Duva for a hot second for how stunning? You're glowing.
Oh, yeah. It's my, highlight.
Oh. Mine's just my sweat. Yeah, we will see you guys all next week for episode 4. Trump the Rusical. Woo woo. Wow.
I want Bitch Perfect. I'm gonna go listen to Bitch Perfect.
I'm gonna go shower and get this shit off my face. Also, follow our streams on Twitch. Dancer Geo on Twitch and Austin XO on Twitch. Make sure to go follow those and support us on there. Are you streaming tonight?
No, because I'm stupid and didn't do my homework. Yes, I'm a work. I go to school. Duvalin goes to school. And no, I have not done my homework because Duvalin's what? Lazy. A procrastinator. An ugly ass bitch.
Shit! Anyways, with that, we are ending. Okay, guys, just remember, it's just fucking drag, so calm your fucking asses, okay? Thank y'all. Okay, see you guys all next week. Bye!